Indy Mogul.
This week on Indy News, hands-on with the DJI Phantom Quadcopter, or as I like to say in rehearsals, the Quantum Fancopter. It's a stunning way to capture video, but is it illegal? Let's find out today as we take one for a spin.
Hey Indy Mogulers, Griffin here. Today, we're going to talk about aerial videography. So today I'm here with RC pilot Matt Edwards.
That I am.
What are we flying with here?
Today we have the DJI Phantom. It's a quadcopter.
Quadcopters, or aerial drones, whatever you call it, it's quickly becoming one of the most popular trends in video production. And the Phantom, which hit the market early this year, is one of the cheapest ways to get a GoPro Hero 3 into the sky. Matt showed me how to use
Four
it.
sticks, one takes you up, one makes you go left, right, one spins you, and one goes forward and backward.
But I am sure I would crash it.
Could I hand it to you right now and you get up in the air, do a little forward and back and come back down? Probably. But you're gonna have to practice quite a bit so you can fly around at an angle, on a pan.
Like any filmmaking gear, it takes practice to make it look good. And today's a little windier than Matt would like. Expensive drones use motorized gimbals to eliminate camera shake. Matt's using moon gel, which drummers use to dampen sound. Here it's dampening the vibration. For some shots, Final Cut Pro 10's built-in stabilizer makes it look more cinematic. For other shots, I needed the more powerful warp stabilizer in Adobe After Effects. A quick side note, Matt was using a Class 6 SD card, which may not be fast enough to handle 1080 video, so we shot this test footage in 720 resolution at 60 frames per second. Slowing it down to 24 frames is another way to smooth the shot. It also helps to give it a nice music track. So if I want to try aerial video but don't have $1,000, what can I do?
You can get into this. You can just drop it. And then I bought the little cube cam
Yeah.
with Velcro. For under $200, you could practice and crash the crap out of this before you crash a $1,000 piece of equipment.
So that's what we did. We crashed the crap out of it.
And if you can fly that little one, you have no problem flying this thing.
You'll notice the field of view on the GoPro is much wider than this little camera, which may not always be the look you want, but it's helpful for aerial video, because you don't need to travel as high as you think to get shots like this. The battery in the Phantom gives you about 10 minutes of flight time, and apparently it works up to 900 feet away.
I wouldn't be able to see it at 900 feet. I mean, it's white in the sky, you're gonna lose it in a heartbeat.
Luckily, the Phantom has built-in GPS. As long as you let it connect before flying, let's say your remote goes dead, it'll automatically use GPS data to return to where it took off. Also, if you switch on GPS mode, it'll keep its position when you let go of the stick. Sure, this entry-level quadcopter isn't perfect, but Matt prefers this low-budget option.
You know, and then you're putting $12,000, $15,000 in the air. You know, if I crash this, sure, it's $1,000, but it beats $15,000. For the money, I think it's awesome.
Speaking of money, lots of people have made aerial video production into successful businesses, but it may be illegal. In the US, the FAA says remote-controlled aircraft can only operate below a 400-foot altitude, and at least a quarter mile away from airports. But the FAA also says
Commercial use is banned, period. What we just did is fine. If you write me a check for it, it's not.
apparently the FAA will begin offering permits for drone flights in 2015. In the meantime, some businesses just say they don't charge for flights. They charge for the editing. I didn't pay Matt to fly his quadcopter, but I did just put it on YouTube with an advertisement. So is that commercial use? Does that make me a criminal? And we're back. Clearly the FAA is not doing much to enforce their ban on commercial drone flights, because every day on YouTube there's lots of cool new videos. Just this week, Clay Folden released this video using his Phantom over Los Angeles. He recommends lots of batteries, adding $53 carbon fiber prop blades, and using Adobe's Warp Stabilizer. Lots of news media this week shared Matt Quest's video over Niagara Falls. Also shot with a Phantom, and he's using a $300 gimbal to stabilize the camera. Our friend Tom Antos has painted his Phantom green, added a DIY gimbal, and a live feed for first-person flying. Right now he's raising funds on Indiegogo to make this kit available to others. I have all 3 of those Phantom videos on today's playlist, plus this week's new and notable video contests. Thank you for watching and subscribing to Indy Mogul. If you want to see some cool videos made by our audience, check out these 5 Moguler-made short films, including a tutorial for a DIY Steadicam. Before I go, I just want to say thank you to everyone who supported my Sriracha documentary on Kickstarter. Because of you, I'm able to go to Thailand a week from today. I'm going to be there very soon, and I'll bring you some videos from the experience. So stay tuned.